Hey folks, Ben for Smokin Hot Confessions here. It's a lovely day at Smokin on the Water here in Perth. I'm having a ripper of a time, and I've managed to get in the one place at the one time three of the busiest lads that you're going to find. These blokes are responsible for bringing Big Moe here to Perth. So I believe it went the black bag on the head, the sedative into the neck, and the driver of the van, but we're going to work that out in a minute. So, fellas, introduce yourselves and tell us what you do.
Yeah, so I'm Jason Linto. I originally started this company back last year, 2017. And yeah, I oversee everything with these two gentlemen here. So we've got Matt Price, our operations manager. Matt's recently come on board in the last few months when things started getting crazy. We realised we needed sort of that engine room filled with someone running in the back. And I've got my business partner here, Ian BBQ. He's a fellow director helping us plan these unique events.
So mate, tell me how it all started. Like, what was the seed that sort of put this idea together?
So, yeah, back in 2017, there wasn't much happening. I was seeing a lot of stuff happening on the East Coast, obviously with meat stock and you know, Burley and everything else, but there really wasn't much happening on a big scale here in Perth. There was no classes being run, there was no schools being run, so I had the opportunity with the contacts that I had over in the US to bring a pitmaster out by the name of Steve Botkin. Steve Botkin's from Desperado Barbecue. He's running out of California. I went to him with a crazy idea and said, we want to fly you down and just run a weekend of classes. So we all come from a barbecue background, but that was sort of the first promoter sort of event we did. Since that event, then it's just snowballed. I have got quite a few contacts over in the US. Word got out how successful that one with Steve Botkin was. And yeah, the rest has been history since, so that's what's happened.
And what's been your experience with it all, mate? What was it, marketing manager?
Operations manager. So,
operations manager.
Yeah, it's been an absolute wave riding it from the inception to where we are now. It's been brilliant.
What's the scale of the logistics that goes into organising something like this?
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Months.
Months. The amount of work that we put in behind the scenes to make these events happen and go smoothly and successfully, I don't think people quite understand the logistics of it. It's quite phenomenal.
Great. And so, as a founding member, mate, how exciting has it been to see the business grow?
It's really, really good. I said I came on board. Jace asked me to come on board, and we met through barbecue. And I've been barbecuing. I've been smoking since I was 7 in the family business, which was a commercial smoking business, mainly trout and venison and those sorts of things. So we sort of hit it off fairly quickly. And Jay said to me, "Man, with all the stuff you're doing," and we both run businesses separately to this, so we get business and how it runs. And I'm used to a business that's fairly dynamic. I wasn't prepared for anything like this. This is crazy. So Jason's the detailed lists man. He organises everything. It's written down. It's timelined. It's to the nth degree. I sort of come in. I can think on my feet, and when things spiral a bit, and they do, it's barbecue. I tend to get in there and get it moving, back to speed again. And he's the documenter and the fills in every hole. And there's holes. There always is holes with this sort of stuff. It's barbecue, and that was the thing that really surprised me. It's just how nuts it is. It's hard work.
So if I've understood that right, we got the big picture man, the details man, and the fix-it man.
That's pretty much bang on. Yep. That's perfect.
First time someone said that out loud, but actually, yeah,
that's pretty well right.
Well, then my job here is done. So I understand that there's big things coming up in the future. Anything you're able to share with me?
Yeah, absolutely. So earlier this year, I've been over the States twice this year with the company. We got approached by a lady out of Norco, which is in California. She runs a brew and Q festival. It's been running for about 4 or 5 years now. It's quite big. It's in Norco's a horse town. Like it's quite a unique location. She touched base with us earlier on in this year and said, "I want you to come out and have a look at the festival and how it's running, and we'd like to do some work with you." So I flew over in beginning of June. I ended up landing in and assisting and then taking over with the entertainment on the day because I couldn't help myself. So I ended up running and assisting with the bands, etc., and the entertainment. Finished that weekend and sat down with Debbie and we managed to do a deal. So the plan is now that we're going to bring out a sister comp in July of next year, which will be the BBQ Australia. It's going to be the exact format that we've got in the States, but with an Australian twist, obviously. The winner of BBQ in Norco will win tickets to come to Perth, and the winner of our Perth competition will get their flights paid to go back and compete at Norco.
Wow, so not just an invite, but an actual like flights paid.
Yeah, because listen, you know, we've been heavily involved in fundraising for a lot of teams to try and get them over the Royal and other things. And look, it's all good and well getting a ticket, but I think, you know, if we can help out and make it even easier by looking after their airfare, having the equipment at the other end ready to go for them, you know, that's only going to build our scene here in Perth. So.
I love that, fellas. Absolutely love that. I know several teams who've won an invite and then told me, oh yeah, but I can't go.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
the fact that you're able to put that together for them and help them get over there, you guys are doing some great work.
Thank you. No, that's the plan. So yeah, we just want to. We just want to. You know, there's already a great system in place in Australia with barbecues and competitions and the promoters, but I think there's room for improvement and to help grow that scene, and that's just one of the ways that we're sort of planning at this stage to do it. So.
Mate, I love everything you've just said. It's all gold, mate, all gold. So look, I really appreciate your time. Thanks for coming on the show, and I'll see you around the rest of the weekend.
Thanks for coming to Perth. Thank you.
Cheers.